What is tolerance? The etymology of the word tolerance, tolerare, means to bear or to endure in Latin. Every individual is distinct, which is what makes our world diverse but fascinating at the same time. We get along with people we differ from in certain aspects every day. Tolerance, for this reason, is the essential skill to be possessed in order to live in this multiplex modern world. Tolerance is an indication of high civility. A tolerant person peacefully listens and pays respect to everyone's views, even though he may not share or agree with them himself. He does not judge or persecute, for he believes everyone are created unique, but are equally entitled with the right to hold his own opinion, even if it may be wrong. Tolerance, as for me, is a positive attitude towards unpleasant situations in life. As its Latin origin suggests, endurance is the signification of tolerance. Humans naturally prefer to think best of themselves, furthermore, have misleading confidence in their own judgment. Hence, when they come up against people they dislike or claims dissimilar to their own, they tend to argue and complain. Tolerance, thus, is the ability to act against our very own instincts of excluding. In other words, step out of the comfort zone. The heart of a tolerant person is like the sea, profound, for it has gathered all the rivers and streams regardless to their characteristics or volume. The state of mind of a tolerant individual resembles the natural world, wondrous because it cherishes all the species, from the dreadful serpents to the graceful swans. Tolerance contributed to the relatively fair and pacific era we dwell in. Absolute monarchies in Middle Ages would not allow any objection to their theory. Furthermore, would sentence those who object to death. This, evidently, was no longer valid since the emergence and rapid spread of Enlightenment ideology. Shortly after, slavery was abolished while women gained the right to vote. As a reflection on the horrible Holocaust, which is in essence the intolerance towards all those apart from the so-called pure German race, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was signed. Although Earth has become a relatively more tolerant place thanks to the continuous striving of generations, disaccords as well as conflicts still surrounds us. Technical advances and globalization have excessively increased the amount of information we deal with daily. Under the trend of this bewildering decade, I observed people have unconsciously formed the habit of putting others around in boxes, giving them labels like racist, sexist, selfish, bully, and intolerant, without comprehending the true definition of these extreme vocabularies, causing pains to the others, while in the meantime, they themselves may be the victims of intolerance. Globalization has made the world shrink, promoting us to be closer to each other than ever before. A broad mind and wholehearted respect are the fundamental traits of a qualified world citizen. Tolerance is neither rare nor costly. It is a virtue that every human being is capable of offering. Tolerance is not to be taught, but to be voluntarily practiced and made common. Only when one willingly tolerates others would the others be tolerant to him. Only when we put down our personal pride and prejudices while taking one step back would we be blessed with tolerance, one of the most beautiful flowers of humanity.